Hey everyone, thank you for joining me on my all new home yoga practice sessions called On This Mat with Shivani. The first series is called the Body Positivity series. Let's begin with episode number 4. In this series, you will need the following props: a yoga bolster, yoga bricks, yoga blankets, a cotton yoga belt, rolled yoga mat, the chair. Thank you for joining me on episode number 4. Let's begin with the first posture. The most important thing in this posture is the way we're sitting and beginning the posture. So we normally all tend to sit with a little hunchback, with our pelvic rotating the wrong way. And this alignment won't be the right alignment for the current posture. So a good tip for anyone to improve your sitting posture is to begin with sitting on a basic height. Take one folded towel or two, whatever is comfortable. Sitting on the edge, you can see how the pelvic rotates and the spine lengthens up to the ceiling, giving you a more straighter posture. You are now ready to begin. Bring the soles of your feet together and open your knees up wide. Between the soles of the feet, put a little height with these bricks. The idea is to rest your forehead onto the height that will allow you to stay in the posture for good 2 minutes. So you may feel like you can reach really low, but can you stay that low in the posture? So begin with this thing called a T formation of the bricks to assess how comfortable your lower back is with you. Start with putting your forehead onto that and holding the posture by simply working with exhalations and drawing your navel into the spine each time. So synchronize the stomach moving in with a long exhalation. And you'll notice that the body tends to fold forward much better. Holding the posture, you are most welcome to find yourself that height that is comfortable. So you can release one brick. You can even turn the angle of a brick and make it lower. The most important thing in a Yin Restorative style is to loosen that fascia or the network which is on our skin. You slowly with the breath release the stiffness by holding in a posture. So do not underestimate these postures and the duration that we're holding it for. Build in the compassion and the patience and stay in it. As in when you're ready, we're going to move into the second posture. In the next posture, Upavishta Konasana, sit on that height as I've given you the cue for the first posture. Straighten that spine. Open your legs nice and wide. Press your upper thigh down. Draw your toes in. Then make that T formation again of the bricks. Let's begin with the left side. The aim, as you see in this video, is going to be to choose that height that's comfortable. So you see, I'm going to keep moving those bricks around and then finally find the stillness. You can do the same. Breathe in it, making sure that the opposite leg is not lifting up or the knee is not lifting up. Press onto that leg and move deeper into the posture. Once you're ready and you feel that there's no pain, stay in the posture, lengthen through the right fingertips and hold on to your toes. Attempt to stay in the posture for a good minute. And with each exhalation, cue into this tip now. Draw your navel or the stomach in when you exhale, and you'll notice there's space created for you to come in a forward fold down further. This is one of the safest ways to come into a forward fold. If you feel there's any strain in the back or in your hamstring, then you can keep a gentle micro bend in your knees as well. Holding, breathing, enjoying the length in the back of the leg. Whenever you're ready, always come out of a forward fold very gently. So walk your palms back up. Let's move on to the right side. Inhaling with your arms moving up and exhaling again onto those bricks, resting your forehead. You can either count 15 to 20 breath cycles or try and stay in the posture for a good 1 minute. Holding on to your soles. breathing. Let's ease our way back in the center and move into the next posture. This posture attempts to relax the lower back if there was any strain because of 2 forward folds. So lie down, keep a folded blanket under your neck to pad it. And make sure your shoulders are resting well onto the floor. The edge of that blanket has to be resting on the edges of your shoulder. Now bringing the soles of your feet together, open your knees up, and you realize that if you have to stay in the posture for good 2 minutes, there may be a little strain in the lower back and your hip. Using these 2 bricks, put it as a support under your thigh, and you see how easily you'll be able to stay in the posture for 2 minutes, and the hip will open with the breath at the same time. Use your props wisely and be alert. If you feel you want to challenge yourself at some point, you can release those bricks and try with each exhalation to move your knees closer to the floor. Stay still. Ease into this beautiful reclined butterfly with supported bricks. And whenever you're ready, let's move on to the next posture. I'm going to attempt to give you a gentle backward bend now. We're going to use a chair very wisely and lengthen the sides of the body with absolutely no strain on the lower back. This may look a bit intense, so choose this posture if you're feeling comfortable on a certain day, or you can omit it completely. Now coming on to a nice tabletop posture, keeping that chair in front of you. Every height will have a different kind of adjustment, so you'll have to work this one out. Now that bolster can come anywhere between your navel and your pelvic or your upper thigh to help you get a sense of grounding with the earth without straining your lower back. Make sure that upper thigh is feeling grounded either onto the mat or onto the bolster, planting the top of your foot very, very strongly onto the mat. So don't leave it loose. Your legs are nicely alert and active in this posture. Now gently lengthen onto that chair and feel a sense of traction in the body, because you're going to hold on with the skin of your arms onto that chair. A nice length, a nice breadth is the way that you can lengthen the skin of the lower back. Feel comfortable. You can have your neck in alignment with your ears, or you can drop it after a few seconds again. What I tend to do is stay in the posture for good 10 to 12 breath cycles and then move the neck in another 10 to 12 breath cycles. Feel free to stay in either or as well. Lengthen from the sides of the body, keeping your legs very, very stable and alert, and feel as though from the waist above there's a length and a nice stretch in the side body. Enjoy this beautiful, easy backward bend and stay in it for good 1 to 2 minutes depending on the intensity of the day. Breathe, exhale, inhale, and if you're feeling comfortable, stay in it for a bit longer. Before I move on, let me tell you how to get out of the posture so you don't hurt yourself. You come back gently into child's pose to rest the lower back, to see if there's any movement or any jerks that were caused. This will make sure that there's no strain or no pain at all. Stay in the pose for good 2 minutes if you need to, or you can move straight into the final posture. This beautiful legs up on the wall is going to make sure that if there's any discomfort in the low back, it has been taken care of. Now go into this posture with an attempt to be in it for good 5 minutes at least. You're going to feel this amazing surge of heat and warmth in your legs. And when you get out of it, I promise you, you're going to feel as though your thoughts have cleared up a lot. For me, this posture is a go-to pose when I start and begin many sequences. So coming into the posture, you have to slide onto the wall and keep a little padding for now under your hip. Make sure the back of the leg is pressing onto the wall. You can press your thigh and feel that sense of touch with the wall. Open your arms out, your chest out. Ease into it. You can even put your palms on your chest and your abdomen to feel the rise in the chest and the belly when you're breathing. As you inhale, allow your chest to expand on the sides, and as you exhale, feel the abdomen dropping down closer to the floor. Let's do this about 10 to 12 breath cycles, and then maybe you may not even need to be conscious of your breath in this posture today. I want you to stay in the posture for good 5 minutes to really experience what I'm telling you about. Please continue to be in it, but I will leave you for now, and I'm so happy you have joined me on this practice sequence, and I really look forward to helping you in the next episode. For regular video updates, you could subscribe to my YouTube channel and of course press the bell icon. You could also follow me on my Instagram and Facebook handles. And do remember, this is real yoga for real people.